Okay, I think we are good to go. Baba Booey. 100 line is real. I know. It just took me having to go to the bathroom. Bro, those fucking my stomach is okay. I mean it's pretty straight. My stomach's I don't think my stomach is gay. But oh Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm okay. I think I just needed to get it out of my system. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go, 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 go. I'm trying to figure out what the murder thing was. Bro was too busy making fun of certain people at bar fights to stream. I was on the toilet, Justin. Oh, look, it's the boy. Wait, no, that's the girl. That's our prisoner. Oh man, I gotta talk to so many people. Why does this game have so much talking in it, dude? Visual novels. Oh, I was like, didn't I just click on Takamaru? Tsubasa, I get, but what are you doing here, Takamaru? Kingdom Hearts fans be like, cause she said she's found something cool. Duh. What is it? There was a box of junk inside this garage. I rummaged through it and found this. What's that? It's a voice changer. See the patch thing on the tip of the cable? Stick it to your throat and you could use it to freely change your voice to anything you'd like. You can make it go higher, lower, or smooth as butter. Also, if you have a sample voice recording that's long enough, you can make yourself talk with that voice too. Isn't it cool? Sure, but what is it even doing here? Oh, I wouldn't know. Maybe whoever used this place last left it behind. Huh? Who would that be? How the heck would I know? What are you doing here, Takumi? Oh, right. I told them why I was here. Investigating Gaku's murder, huh? I think you're looking in the wrong place. We don't have anything new to share. We were all fast asleep in our rooms when he died. We couldn't have possibly seen or heard anything, heard or heard anything or anyone suspicious. Oopsies. Any personal guesses? Like, do you know if anyone had a grudge against Gaku? They turned and looked at each other. Huh? Takumi? Are you thinking of one of us as the killer? No, that's not it. I already told you. The culprit is an outsider who's already escaped outside the wall of fire after killing Gaku. Yeah, that's what I think, too. Dude, my chair, seems like... There we go.
Alright!
My chair, was, tilted downwards. Yo, what up, Bobby? I don't want to be suspicious of anyone anymore. They ain't gonna make that mistake again. He's probably referring to the time when he suspected I was the killer. Okay, thanks for sharing your thoughts with me. After saying that, I turned to leave. So, you talk to whoever's just in the room. You don't gotta talk to everybody once at a time. Why are they so apart from each other? Huh? Kurata and Kyoshika, what are you two doing here? So, this is where this Gaku person was killed.
Huh.
It was weighing on our minds, and so we came. Everyone here is such a dimwit that it's highly likely they missed a vital piece of evidence or two. Oh, so you're here for the same reason as I am.
Huh.
Are you investigating this case as well, Sir Takumi? Yeah, do you want to help me out since you're already here? I want to re-examine the scene of the crime. We searched the room together, but found nothing of note.
Did you investigate this place immediately after the murder took place?
Yes, before we cleaned Gaku's blood off the floor, but we didn't find any clues that would bring us closer to the identity of the killer then either. How about the murder weapon? Despite our best efforts, we haven't found it yet. It's not in this classroom or anywhere else on school grounds.
What about the threatening note scribbled on the digital blackboard?
Was it erased? Yeah, it was making us uneasy, so...
That was a stupid thing to do.
We could have used the handwriting to pinpoint the killer. They weren't wrong. By the way, there's something I need to ask you. I asked them what they were doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5.
Wait, are you suspicious of us?
Not really, it's just... I was sleeping in my room at second to last Defense Academy, of course.
As was I, in my own room. That's it. I cannot believe we're on your list of suspects. Look at me. I'm the very epitome of innocence. Hey, what's with that look?
I mean, have you seen yourself? More like the epitome of, I've got something to hide.
You are talking about my mask, right? Are you telling me to take it off? No, absolutely not. This mask stays on no matter what anybody...
Right before she finished her sentence, Kiyoshika snatched her mask away, revealing Kurata's face. Uh-oh. She held the mask up high before throwing it onto the ceiling catwalk.
My mask is gone. My mask! Where did you hide it?
Kurata kept looking around in a panic, and it didn't seem like she noticed Kiyoshika had thrown the mask away. That didn't really matter. What did matter was her exposed face. It's Kurata. Oh no, I was just thinking about how you looked the same in the other timeline too.
Why would I look different? This is the face I was born with. I know what you're trying to say. This face is too cute to be natural, right? But I swear I never did anything to it. No one cares about that. Or who cares about that? Where's my mask? I feel naked without it. Don't look at me.
I believe I just saw Sir Takumi taking your mask somewhere.
That bonehead. Give me...
Oh wait, Takemaru, my bad.
That bonehead. Give my mask back to me, Takemaru.
She's asked out of the classroom, shrieking away. My. Her actions are as adorable as her looks. We ought to let her run around like that for a while. Kiyoshika disappeared after saying that. Now alone in the classroom, I doubted I'd learn anything new by sticking around. I guess I should go too. Hideko and Yugamu, what are you guys doing here?
Nothing questionable. I just always feel calmer next to dead bodies.
That is extremely questionable if you ask me. I do not know why, but I just found myself wanting to come here. Do normal people find themselves wanting to come to a morgue? It's a lot less questionable than coming to the morgue to feel calmer next to dead bodies.
And I can agree with that.
Gamu put his hands over his mouth and giggled. What about you? I told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case.
I see. So you're here to re-examine the corpse.
I doubt there's anything new to discover. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt. But then I started investigating Gaku's dead body again. I didn't make any new discoveries, just like Hideko said. What was the cause of death? Oh, this is just what they were talking about. Hemorrhagic shock. How about the murder weapon? A foot-long blade. The shape of the wound seems to indicate a kitchen knife of sorts. You found the knife? Not yet. Wait a minute. Why is Yugamu suddenly acting all detective-like?
I'm just curious. Don't mind me. Let me see. You already told us the estimated time of death when we were at second to last Defense Academy.
Yes, between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Before you ask, I was sleeping in my room at that time. What about Yagamu? What?
Huh?
What were you doing on the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5? Is that relevant to the case? I'm just trying to cover all bases. Please. Needless to say, I was in my room at Second to Last Defense Academy during the period of time. Or perhaps I should say, I was in dreamland, where I was sleeping like the dead. Ah, right. Why do you ask? Because... Are you hesitating to say it out loud? Then I will do so on your behalf, because you are an assassin, Yugamu. Ah, yes. That is certainly a reason to be suspicious. However, I am much chagrined. I do not revel in meaningless murder. Indiscriminate killing goes against my personal code. There is always a possibility that Gaku was someone special to you. Impossible. I have never met this Gaku when he was alive. Of course, I have no evidence to back that statement up. All I can do is plead for you to believe my words. I trust you. I didn't hesitate to answer because I had seen Yagamu and Gaku's relationship in the previous timeline. There was just no way they had met each other before this. His statement about not killing meaninglessly was quite possibly true as well. In the previous timeline, Yagamu never killed any of his allies and never showed any indication that he wanted to. Your trust in me is heartening. He smiled a little as he said that. Well, I guess I'm done here then. Thanks for listening to me. After thanking them, I turned around and left. This is getting us nowhere! This is the filler episode! Can't believe Yugamu ran all the way to the school on day 4 to kill him and then run back. Takumi, you've regained consciousness. Yeah, though battling you was what caused me to faint in the first place. Sorry about that. You're actually apologizing to me. Why wouldn't I? You saved my life. I heard you were really standoffish to the others. That wasn't my intention. I merely said I wouldn't be sharing any information if Takumi wasn't here. It was pointless asking Eva for information about Gaku's murder case, so I asked her for information about the enemy instead. I'm here now. Tell me everything useful you know. Useful? Yeah, like the enemy's HQ, location, invader types, number of troops, your war strategy. At that, Eva's face is suddenly clouded over. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little unwell. Feeling illness now. Give me a break. I'm not fainting. It's true. That wasn't what you promised. I came here alone like you asked, okay? Alone? Does it look like there's anyone else or does it look like there's anyone else with me? No, that's not what I was wondering about. It's just, I never asked you to come alone. All I said was I would talk to Takumi. I would talk once Takumi was here. What do you mean? Whatever it is, I do not think I'm able to talk. Please leave me for now. Eva was clearly feigning illness, but there was nothing I could do to make her talk. Her prison cell was locked. I won't be able to go inside without the key, and it's not like I can force her to spit out the information I wanted, even if I could. Hey! This is ridiculous. I cursed and kicked a pebble as I left the courtyard. Justin's an Eva fan. The goats. Hey guys, what are you doing here? Listening to the calming sound of running water. And trying to make ourselves as comfortable as possible. Comfortable, huh? What about you? Oh, actually, told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case. Well, that's got nothing to do with us then, right? That Mariko kid was killed somewhere between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Both of us were at number 2 that day. Oh, just in case, number 2 is in Second to Last Defense Academy. The whole thing's too long to keep repeating, so I shortened it. She's got a point! The goat! We've also taken to calling this place number 1. Although its official name is Last Defense Academy, shortening to last sounded strange, so we settled on first instead. Or number 1 instead. I don't know if it's first. Got it. Thanks for explaining.
Hey, are you suspecting us?
Of course not.
Actually, it's not completely impossible for one of us from number 2 to have done it.
What?
Any of us could have used the school bus to travel to and from here overnight.
Oh, now that you mention it. Bedtime is at 11 p.m. Someone could have set off at midnight after everyone else had fallen asleep. If they pushed the bus to its limits, they would have taken about 3 hours to get here.
Putting their time of arrival around 3 a.m. If they took only 30 minutes to finish the job, they could have left by 3:30 a.m. and returned to number 2 at around 6:30 a.m. just before the morning announcements at 7 a.m.
Oh, that was Takumi, my bad.
Also, someone from number 2 coming here wouldn't have triggered the wall of fire's intruder alert.
That's true. Wait, are you telling me this as members of number 2 yourselves?
Oh, sorry for shooting my mouth off like that. It's just, you know...
That was a really loud moan. The other sound effect was not that loud.
The incident doesn't quite feel as real to me because I've never met the victim.
Just in case, I asked them what they were doing between 11 p.m. on day 4 and 7 a.m. on day 5. And as I had expected, their answers were the same.
I was sleeping like a log in my room.
Me too.
Bruh, did you guys hear that? Like, I wasn't tripping, right? It was like, like all hella loud. What are you guys doing here? At my question, the 4 of them tensed up and looked at each other. Nothing in particular.
We were just bored, that's all.
There are lots of things we could use to relieve our boredom here.
After hearing their reply, I informed them that I was investigating Gaku's murder case. They were taken aback.
What? Are you out of your mind? Gaku was killed in the early morning on day 5.
Almost 20 days have passed then, son.
Why now?
Because you guys said you wouldn't trust me until I sniffed out the real culprit, remember?
Does that mean you're suspicious of us?
I didn't say that. It's actually much better if I could prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that we're all innocent. The more people we can confirm are innocent, the sooner we can prove that the killer had never been one of us to begin with, right?
I see your point, but I'm afraid that will be difficult to accomplish. Nobody from Group 1 has a verifiable alibi. Oh, Group 1 as in the original members of the LDA Special Defense Unit. Whereas Group 2
refers to the 5 members from Second to Last Defense Academy. Wait, Sister Dearest, but you and I have ironclad alibis.
Because we were sleeping together in the same room? That doesn't hold any water from an objective point of view. It's just as Hiriko said.
The testimony of a sibling doesn't count.
Miss Amiya. Amemiya. You're distrustful of us too?
Who said that? You're just jumping the gun here.
What if we looked at possible motives?
Motives?
Like, is there anyone among you who had something against Gaku?
Takumi, are you really expecting someone to say yes to a question like that?
Besides, as Mr. Genzaki mentioned just now, Mr. Maruko was killed in the early morning on day 5. At that point, we'd only known each other for 4 days. Hardly enough time to develop a grudge deep enough to stab someone that many times over.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, I guess.
That's why I believe there's no point in trying to solve this case by looking at motives. That murder was carried out by a lunatic. That's the only way for it to make any sense.
Which means the prime suspect would be the craziest lunatic of them all. The man, the myth, the meme himself, Takumi!
Hi! Why me? Because you killed Mr. Otsuki so easily, just like that.
And without any proof.
How many times do I have to explain? He betrayed us in another future, that's why.
Would you say that to the police? Would that even hold up in a court of law? I killed him to stop him from carrying out a crime in the future.
Does that sound like a good defense to you? It was the same old argument that wasn't worth repeating, so I didn't bother continuing. I simply sighed deeply, shook my head, and left. I finished talking with everyone. Sadly, I didn't manage to unearth anything new. While nobody in number 1 had an alibi, they didn't have a motive either. Nothing that's changed about this. But the 5 new members from number 2. I've realized any one of them could have been the culprit. They could have taken the school bus from number 1 and number 2 overnight. They could also enter without triggering the alarm. All this investigation has done was throw more names into the suspect list. The murder weapon was still missing, and the killer left no trace at the scene of the crime. In short, there are 0 clues to go on. How do I even continue the investigation like this? I sighed and collapsed into bed. The day drew to a close and the night slowly took over.
You never know when. Well then.
Sirai's carefree voice faded away into darkness, only to be slowly taken over by a cold silence. It was in that silence I found myself heading to a certain place. The courtyard. Justin's always sleepy. Where Ava was being held. I went closer to her cage and stopped just in front of it. Takumi, is something wrong? You look very tired. I'm not. You're just imagining things. Well then, why are you here? When Shoma was bringing food to me, he told me about Gaku. He also shared a lot of other things with me. I'm aware of your current predicament. You mustn't lie to yourself, Takumi. Truth is, you think the killer is among the 12 of you, right? No, I don't. Please, you can be honest with me. I won't tell anyone. I'm the only one you can remove as a suspect because I only arrived here 3 days ago. It's literally impossible for me to have killed Gaku. If I had managed to slip in somehow without triggering the alarm, I wouldn't have stopped at Gaku. In short, I'm the only one in this school that you can trust right now. You've come here because deep inside, you know that too. Am I wrong? You may be right. The words spilled out of my mouth before I could stop myself. I couldn't even be sure if I had meant what I said. You and I are the same, Takumi. I don't trust my allies either. Especially not Veshnis. I think that's how you say her name, right? Veshnis? Why's that? Yeah, Veshnis, that's what I thought. That battle 3 days ago, she was supposed to send reinforcements for me. But they never came. She was using me as bait. She nodded and continued talking. She should have seen me being caught from where she was located. But she didn't do anything, because that was her plan all along. Wait a minute. I thought Veshnis was dead. That is what everyone seems to believe. But is that really true? I am of the opinion she is still alive somewhere out there. Takumi, here's the straight truth. There's a bomb inside my body. The detonator is on the joint of my left hand pinky finger. Moving it in a particular motion triggers an explosion. Anyone standing within a 25-yard radius at that time will be blown to smithereens. Please relax. I don't intend on going through with it. If I did, I would have done it a long time ago. Anyway, Veshnis ordered me to do this. If you get caught, blow yourself up in front of everyone in the Special Defense Unit. I was not to humiliate myself by becoming a prisoner of war. But you didn't do that. My orders were to detonate in front of everyone. I was to blow up every single member of the Special Defense Unit. I didn't detonate the bomb when you apprehended me because the other 4 members were on the rooftop. I get it now. That's why you didn't offer any intel until I came. But you came alone, which defeated the purpose of the request. You were all supposed to come together. That was Veshnus's plan, huh? Yes. To allow you to capture me before detonating, taking out everyone in one fell swoop. That's why she didn't send reinforcements. Eva clenched her jaw and lowered her head, her eyes brimming with tears. Huh? Okay, I understand the situation better now. But why are you sharing this top-secret plan with me? I wasn't lying when I said I was feeling unwell this afternoon. It was bothering me that much. I had to choose between lying to you and eventually killing everyone here, or telling you the truth and joining your side. The weight of that decision made me feel so ill. But in the end, you decided to side with me. Yes, because I could never betray someone who saved my life. One more thing. Your eyes. When I look into them, I sense something familiar. Solitude. It dwells within you. Those lonely eyes were what drew my heart to you. Bruh, is she wanting Takumi? Her words weighed heavily on me. Felt like something I was trying to desperately keep hidden had been forcefully exposed. Yet instead of panicking, I felt a strange relief deep inside. Alright, Brian, I'm hijacking Justin's route. We're doing the Eva route now. I may have been unknowingly putting a barrier between myself and the others because of my suspicions. It truly felt like Eva was the only one I could open up to, because she was the only one I could say with absolute certainty didn't kill Gaku. By the way, aren't you going to ask about our army? Huh? Nah, I'm not in the mood for that right now. I probably wouldn't remember anything anyway. Then may I ask for a favor? Go on. Please, return my mask to me. Huh? Your mask? The mask I was wearing on the battlefield. My people highly value our masks. We consider them a part of us. Without it, I feel exposed. Fine. Your mask, right? Yes, thank you so much. After leaving Eva, I went back to my room. I had mixed feelings about our conversation. A chaotic mix of slight relief, intense guilt, and great confusion. Hey! The loud cry, I jumped into my bed and resigned myself to a sleepless night ahead. Whoa.
Get ready for your 25th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
He really gives it his all there.
Prepare, be ready to give your...
Get ready! After waking up to the usual morning announcements, I walked out of my room straight to Tsubasa. Morning, Takumi. Heading to breakfast? Yeah. Hey, can I ask you something? What is it? Huh? Do you know what happened to Eva's mask? Eva's mask? Yeah, the thing she was wearing on the battlefield before she revealed her true face. Oh, that. It's being kept somewhere in the garage. Great, thanks. I'll go grab it later. Immediately after saying that, the door to the stairwell flung open and Kiyoshika came charging over. She quickly ran over to us with a strained look on her face and said, Huh? Something disturbing has been discovered in the classroom on the first floor. Huh? Oh no. You must come immediately. Everyone else is already on their way. I followed Tsubasa and Kiyoshika to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon arrival. Bruh, this is the killing game route. Let's go! What? No way. Justin just wanted me to play Danganronpa 4! Not again. It was a repeat of day 4. Somebody had used red spray paint to write something on the digital blackboard again.
No, that's wrong.
The only difference was the content of the text. This time it said, "Let's play a killing game." Who found it first? 'Twas I. Upon discovering this foul scene, I immediately set off to inform everyone of it. What were you doing here in the first place? Well, I had wished to retrieve Lady Kurara's mask before breakfast. Huh? It had been left on the ceiling catwalk since you flung it there yesterday.
Kyoshika, you shall pay for this later.
Kurara was already wearing her mask. She must have retrieved it before the rest of us came running in. Who would write something like this? Isn't it obvious? It's the same bastard who wrote the last threat, and the same one who killed Gaku.
Are you sure? The handwriting seems a little different.
My dear sister's sharp perception pierces through everything.
So someone else wrote this?
Wait, could it be Eva?
No, I don't think that's possible. When I delivered breakfast to her just now, her cage was properly locked.
Who has the key?
I do. It's the only copy in existence. Also, there is a special IC chip embedded inside that makes it impossible to duplicate. You can think about the author later. I'm more curious what this killing game is supposed to refer to. Which part of killing game is so hard for you to understand? It's a game where you kill or be killed. It still doesn't make any sense. Who plays? What are the rules? Where? How? When? Why?
Suddenly, Shoma raised his voice.
Everybody, look. There's something on the teacher's desk.
This looks like a tape recorder. I guess we should listen to it. I pressed play and an eerie-sounding voice came out of the recorder.
The game has officially begun. Like the blackboard says, let's all play a killing game together. The name of this game is The Invader Hunt.
The message continued.
Anyone willing to participate should gather in the Leisure Lounge at 7 p.m. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. That is all.
With those eerie words, the voice stopped. Silence prevailed. We could have heard a pin drop. We were all frowning, although nobody said anything. Wait, hold on.
The game has officially begun! Like the blackboard says, let's all play a killing game together! The name of this game is The Invader Hunt! Anyone willing to participate should gather in the Leisure Lounge at 7 p.m. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. That is all!
There we go. Now we're getting there. Now we're getting somewhere. The last note hadn't been a prank. Siri was destroyed and Gaku was murdered. This note could have been written by the same person. His last words especially kept echoing loudly in my mind. All who refuse to join this game will be eliminated. By the way, Kako, you mentioned something about the handwriting of this message being different from the last. Maybe the culprit deliberately changed it. We should keep that impossibility in mind. Too soon to be jumping to conclusions about two different culprits when the MO's the same. So Gaku's murderer was on the move again? Basically, this could be the same person who killed Gaku. If so, we might be able to find out their true identity by joining this game. But that option came with major risks. The monster who destroyed Sirei and slaughtered Gaku was behind it after all. Join the game to spike the risks or try to keep everyone as safe as possible. We had until 7 p.m. to decide what to do, but it didn't seem prudent to delay our decision until the last minute. We had to stay united, all of us. For that to happen, I had to clearly express my opinion on the matter first, as team leader. But what was our best option? Should we join the game or ignore it completely? I thought long and hard about what to say, and then I made my decision. All right, boys. What's the answer here? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. You have to. If they give you the killing game, you have to play it. You have to play Danganronpa 4. But no meme, though. This is a yes. No meme. Okay. So, what I'll do is I'll go to... What's the fucking...
I'm going to join the game.
What's the modding website? Nexus Mods. So what I'll do is I'll record all of the lines in the Monokuma voice and upload it. Just so, you know, through the hundreds of hours when people want to play the killing game part, they could have Monokuma. Feeling determined, I voiced my intention to participate.
Ah.
Will you all join me in this invader hunt? Oh, no, no, no. Have you lost your mind, Mr. Samino? Participating in a shady game like this would make us just like Mr. Maruko, jumping into the fire and getting stabbed for it.
We might end up getting slaughtered, just like Gaku.
I know it could be dangerous, but I think ignoring the invitation would be even more dangerous. We ought to accept despite the risk. Hey, Takumi, let's think about this rationally. Who knows what kind of monster is behind this? Anything could happen if we join some insane game like this, man.
Hey!
I more than understand the risks of participating, but I still want to know. I want to know who killed Gaku. I want to know who put us in this situation. I thought things would be different without Eito secretly manipulating us, but apparently I was wrong. Someone had destroyed Sirei and killed Gaku, all in the space of one night. Gaku's death plunged us all into paranoia, and we hadn't been able to come together since. Who could possibly be doing this? Everyone, please, I'm begging you, even if just this once, go along with me. Please, join the game with me. I bowed my head while shouting my pleas, trying to show them how serious I was. But I didn't get the reaction I was hoping for.
Sorry, Takumi. I can't. It smells like a trap to me. I'm out too. There's something so vulgar about using a game to encourage murder. A group of strangers all killing each other without any love behind it. It's no better than a hedonistic orgy.
Huh? Did someone say orgy?
Oh, simmer down, you stupid perv. I'm out too. The audience hates to see a team turn on each other like that. My life may be worthless, but if I die, I won't be able to see my dog Leo again.
This is bad. This is really bad. At any rate, I'll be the only one playing. How do I convince everyone that this is the right move? What do I have to do? Before I could say anything more.
Are you kidding? Sign me up!
What? I'm gonna play the game! Obviously, I mean, duh!
Yeah!
Obviously, a killing game's about to go down either way. Finally, the god of killing games has smiled on me and broken the chains binding me to this pitiful, tedious life. Anyway, that's why you're all gonna join. It's mandatory.
Yeah, right. I'm not fucking doing this.
We can't start killing each other. We're here to fight the invaders. Excuse me? If you guys keep acting like such wusses, I won't get my killing game. We need at least a double-digit player count or it's not gonna happen. And I need it to happen. I've been waiting for this my whole life. I'm so sick of this lame tower defense game. I want us to kill each other. Do it Do it! Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! We're all gonna do it, right?
Darumi vociferously, I guess that's a word, urged everyone to play. But the more she insisted, the more it turned everyone off.
What utter foolishness. I'm not entertaining this nonsense anymore.
Disgusted, Kurata left the classroom. The others followed soon after. If you want to kill each other, do it by yourselves. I won't stand for this. Sister Dearest and I are going back to our rooms. I've always wanted to storm out in a dramatic huff like this.
So cliche.
In the end, the only ones left standing in the classroom were...
Huh? What's wrong with them? Not playing, like, defies the laws of nature.
myself, Darumi, and Hiriko. Hiriko, are you going to play the game too? I'm shocked. I didn't think you'd have any interest in something like this.
Don't misunderstand me. I have no interest at all in the game itself. I just want to make sure.
Huh?
Make sure. Hiriko felt silent, refusing to elaborate. She does tend to be secretive. Well then, the three of us will meet inside the leisure lounge tonight. The message said anyone willing to participate should gather in the leisure lounge at 7 p.m. Well, with so few participants, it's entirely possible the game will be canceled.
No, my long-awaited killing game is slipping through my fingers.
She crashed. Hiriko and I went back to our rooms, leaving Darumi behind to wallow in despair. An invader hunt. I was lying in bed contemplating the mysterious game that we were supposedly going to play. Why would whoever wrote the message invite us to join a game? What kind of game do they have planned? Or was the announcement itself a trap? I was racking my brain, unable to figure out any possible intentions behind all of this, until suddenly... I opened the door and came face to face with Darumi. Darumi? What's up? Hey, why aren't you saying anything? Darumi continued to stand there, not speaking so much as a single word. 1 minute passed, then 2.
3 people isn't enough.
Finally, she spoke.
A killing game with only 3 people? That's not going to work. The joy of a killing game is that there are a ton of participants and a lot of dying. 3 people do not a massacre make. I mean, forget the Royale. That's not even enough of a battle to get excited about. Totally impossible. Like, way impossible.
She was muttering to herself, but I more or less understood her point. So you're saying there's not enough people to hold a proper killing game?
I've literally been saying that this whole time!
Hey!
Really? I didn't notice. I got the feeling this announcement only exacerbated Darumi's emotional instability.
The fucking yeah! Normies always do this. They're like so happy to do an athletic meet or a talent show or whatever, but if you suggest a killing game, they're like, ew, no way.
That's probably because they don't want to die.
At this rate, I'm not going to get my killing game. I can't have that. If it gets canceled, it's so over. You have to help, Takumi. Tell me how important this is, and tell them how important this is and convince them to play.
Are you kidding? There's no way they'd listen to me. Even just now, they barely paid attention to anything, or attention to what I had to say.
It'll be fine. Just stand there in their doorways and keep putting on that peer pressure. They'll cave eventually.
You mean like what you're doing to me now?
I might be dumb and useless, but even I can handle staging a sit-in. I mean, I did stick around my parents' house for basically my entire life without ever running away, no matter how much my brother and daddy yelled at me to leave. Though, I guess that's mostly because I didn't have anywhere else to go.
What do I even say to that?
Okay, you'll be in charge of convincing Takamaru, Shoma, and the twins. Your job is to flip them to willing players before we're supposed to meet. You have to get them to play, no matter what.
Rumi stormed away without giving me a chance to object. Man, why is she so pushy? But now that she's asked, I can't just do nothing. I don't want to get the game canceled either, so I guess I should try to encourage everybody to join. I'm supposed to persuade Takemaru, Shoma, Ima, and Kako, huh? Of the four, Takemaru seems the most likely to hear me out. He looks like a hard ass, but at his core, he's genuine and kind. He might be willing to listen to me if he sees that I feel strongly about this. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Takemaru. That settles that. Now to think of a way to get him to join. He's probably against it because he's wary of what might happen. His concerns are valid. The monster who slaughtered Gaku is behind this after all. I get why you'd want to avoid a confrontation, but if we don't participate, we may never find out who's really behind all this. I can't let that happen. I want to catch whoever killed our friend, no matter what it takes. Gaku might have been careless. A careless, sneaky goofball, but he was one of our own. He didn't deserve to die. I'll never forgive whoever killed him, and I'm going to find them. And I know Takemaru feels the same. Maybe I should get him to remember how he felt when Gaku was murdered. But how do I do that? How do I get Takemaru fired up again? How do you reignite the rage in someone's heart? No point in trying how to figure this out on my own. I should ask around and see if anyone has any ideas. Brother! Shoma ain't gonna know shit. Shoma gonna know shit. How to get Takemaru fired up? Pro wrestling obs. When you're locked in tight and exchanging pure soul energy with another fighter, your heart will be on fire. Come and experience it for yourself, Takumi. I'll spar with you right now. Sorry, Moko, but now's not a good... Too much of a wish to put your butt on the line and fight? Well, yeah. Man, I picked the wrong person to ask. Moving right along. You wish to know how to ignite the fire in Takemaru's heart. I recommend giving him stickers. Stickers? It's gonna be Shoma who has the answer. A while back, I was messing around and put a cute character sticker on Sir Takemaru's custom biker jacket. They really make you work for this killing game route, not gonna lie. He was completely overcome with rage. The fuck do you think you're doing to my jacket? That's the window to my soul. Wait, that's the window to my soul. If you ever transition, you better damn well call me so I can kick your ass man to man. That's exactly what he screamed at me. If I were to describe his countenance that day, he looked at him like an angry temple spirit or an active volcano. So indeed, a sticker will set him ablaze. I don't think it had anything to do with the sticker. I think he just got mad at you. Oh my god. I think he just got mad you messed with his clothes. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be useful, but I'll try to remember it anyway. Oh my god. If you decide to transition, let me know so I can kick your ass. Takemaru is very serious about his biker outfit. Noted. Holy shit, that was fucking funny. Ooh. That was pretty good. Also, this song has changed, hasn't it? This song, like, has more flute to it.
How to get Takemaru fired up, you ask? Takumi, you're asking the wrong person. My IQ is so low, it's a negative number. I couldn't possibly know.
You stop the Can you stop the self-deprecation for a second and really think about it? What gets him worked up?
I I'm sorry. I have no idea. I'm too scared to think about anything. The invader hunt is all I could think about. They want us to kill each other.
Shoma is completely terrified. It's pointless trying to question him further. Damn, this song kind of is popping. Yagamu, what are you doing here?
I came to chat with with that Eito Atsuki guy, but I'm terribly intrigued by him.
When the guitar solo hits in every Danganronpa game, yeah. Chad, he's a dead body.
Corpses are surprisingly articulate. You can learn so much just by looking at them. I knew the moment I laid eyes on his body, he was a brilliant assassin in his own right. Oh, I would give anything to have met him while he was still alive.
Kurumi, what are you doing here?
Can't you tell? I'm pretending to be a corpse. Duh. If we're going to play a killing game, then all of us useless nobodies like me are probably going to die first. So I thought I'd better practice being dead. That way I'll be a cool corpse when the time comes.
I see. Good luck with that.
You should look at Gaku's body in practice too. He's a perfect example of how we're all going to end up.
The moment I saw Gaku's body, I had an idea. This should work. I'm sorry, Gaku. I'm going to have to move your sheet. I pulled down the sheet draped over Gaku's body and came face to face with his brutalized corpse. Then, I took off his jacket. It was splattered with blood and covered in countless holes. My cat just knocked over a laundry basket. Criminal stabbed him over and over with a knife. I feel like I could feel Gaku's pain and agony just by touching his jacket. They won't get away with this. They're going to pay. It filled my heart with a sense of duty and conviction. If I show this to Takemaru, he'll remember how angry he was when Gaku was murdered. Hey, alright.
Takumi, did you bring it?
Bring what?
My mask. You promised me yesterday.
That's right. She asked me to give her mask back to her yesterday. Sorry, Eva. I just don't have time for that right now.
No, I've been waiting so long. Takumi, are you going to break your promise to me? You're mocking me because you know I'm just a helpless prisoner?
Calm down. I'll be sure to bring it when I'm done. Just wait a bit longer, please.
You promised. You promise? You really will? If you don't, I'll break down crying.
She incessantly confirmed again and again that I would actually bring it. That mask must be incredibly important to her. Can I just do it now? That's the war room. Garage. Doesn't look like there's anything to... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything to pick up or anything. So I might have to just do it later. Also, even though I found the thing to fire up Takemaru, I still gotta talk to everyone, huh?
How to get Takemaru fired up? Isn't he always fired up? I mean, is he ever cool or composed?
But don't you think he's been holding back a bit too much lately? Normally, I'd expect him to be the first to jump at the opportunity to do this invader hunt.
I mean, even Takemaru has to hold back sometimes. I mean, how many of our friends have died so far? Eito, Gaku, and... even Siri's just a heap of scrap now.
What are Sirei's remains doing here?
I'm connecting what's left of him to the PC in the war room to salvage whatever data I can. I figured if I can access his confidential information, I could learn how to fix the corpse recovery drones and... maybe I'll even be able to get some information on whoever destroyed him.
So you're basically doing an autopsy.
Yeah, I'm sure even Siri regrets that this happened to him so suddenly, so I feel like I need to make his death mean something at the very least.
I felt my chest clench as I stared at Sirei's remains. I'll never forgive whoever did this to him. They have to pay. An incredible rage was coursing through my body. Tsubasa, do you think I could borrow him? I guess so, but what for? I'm going to show him to Takemaru. The person who did this to Sirei was more likely the same person who murdered Gaku. Takemaru might remember his rage when he sees this. Thank you, Tsubasa.
Well, if it isn't the village idiot right on cue, what is wrong with you?
What's your problem all of a sudden? Why are you so angry?
Obviously because you're a complete and utter moron. You want to play some killing game? You're such an uneducated street rat, I could puke. She's worried about you, Takumi.
We were just talking. We think you're not thinking rationally.
Takumi, it's not too late. You can rethink this.
I know you have your reasons for playing such a dangerous game, but playing such a dangerous game is madness. Bruh.
Even a sick necrophile like you should know a killing game is going too far. Trying to rub your proper brain cells together long enough to generate a spark and...
Try to rub your proper brain cells together.
Long enough to generate a spark, and think about why you shouldn't value your freak fetishes over your own life.
She was being unnecessarily cruel, but Kurata was worried about me in her own Kurata way. I appreciate the sentiment, but... Sorry, I've made up my mind. I'd gladly accept the risk for a chance to confront Gaku's killer, and nothing would change my mind. Okay, these should be enough to convince him. Gaku's jacket and Sirei's remains. Holding on to them tightly, I barged into Takemaru's room. Whoa, Takumi, where's your manners? You can't just let yourself in. Takemaru, sorry to spring this on you, but I have something I want to show you. What is this? It's all fucked up and full of holes. And real dirty, too. Covered in dark stains. That's Gaku's jacket. He was wearing it when he was killed. When he was killed? You mean these stains are his blood? You asshole! Why would you show me this? Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to see this, but we can't hide from it. It's got all these holes in it, see? Because he was stabbed with a knife over and over, brutally. That motherfucker stabbed him that many times. God damn it! Gaku must have been in so much pain! Takemaru's eyes were bloodshot as he stared at the holes in the Gaku's clothes. He was shaking with fury. He's where I get him once and for all. And this is what's left of Sirei. The person who did this was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. He might have been a machine, but I know he suffered. He was torn to shreds. Takumi, what the hell are you trying to do here? I know I owe you one, but I won't hesitate to fuck you up if you're just here to mess with the bodies of our dead friends. No, that's not it. I just wanted to ask you. I looked Takemaru dead in the eye. It's very likely that whoever's inviting us to play this game is the same person who killed Sirei and Gaku. The killer who did this to our friends is throwing down a challenge. I moved closer to Takemaru. Takemaru, listen to me. Are you sure you want to run away from this game? If you back down now, you might never get another shot of catching whoever did this. I can't let him get away with this. I'm gonna kill him with my bare hands. But there ain't enough of a reason to play this game. If what happens to Gaku happens to all of us, then it's all pointless. Crap, he's still not angry enough. If I want to get Takemaru to join and he's still on the fence after all this, I'm just gonna have to make him even madder. Oh shit, what? We're back to this?
I won't let Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback, but this ain't the time for that. Whatever this invader hunt shit is, it's obviously a trap. We got no clue what's waiting for us in the leisure lounge. We can't just take up a challenge from a killer.
Bruh, I got the bad. Takumi, you gotta be reasonable. We'll catch whoever murdered Gaku the next chance we get. It's no good, I failed. I can't let Takamaru play it cool. I need to provoke him and get him white hot with anger. I ain't got a problem talking about it, but you ain't gonna change my mind. Oopsies. I got owned. B gaming.
Let Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback, but this ain't the time for that.
They told me about the biker jacket, so I thought that was it.
Shit is, it's obviously a trap. We got no clue what's waiting for us in the leisure lounge. We can't just take up a challenge from a killer.
Is it the you owe me? Bruh. Son of a bitch. B gaming. B gaming. All right. Cut the stream. We'll put it back here. This is the first time I'm seeing. Wow. Persuasion. I can't believe I get to. I can't believe I get to do this again. This is such a fun mechanic. There's a fourth option. I didn't wait long enough. It paused for so long. God. Cut the stream again. Cut the stream again. Wow, I can't believe I get to do persuasion. This is my fun. This is my favorite. What the fuck? I didn't get to do anything. Okay, wait. Do I have to do it during a statement? It wasn't any of the options? What? Okay, what happened here? Maybe I don't remember how this works.
But this ain't the time for that. Whatever this invader hunt shit is, it's
is that
obviously a
it?
trap. We got no clue what.
Oh, I didn't click it. Oh. Okay. I haven't picked like an option yet. Call him a pussy. I have to double click it. I was just hovering over it and I didn't pick it.
I won't let go. But this,
Okay.
We can't just take.
That was still not it.
You have to pay me back for what I did, Takamaru.
I know I owe you. You saved my life and all. But that's a whole nother conversation, man. If some killing game really kicks off, we might be putting up the others in danger. I can't join a game like that, even if you're begging me. Okay, so it was the biker jacket thing. Okay, so you have to double click the option. So when I tried the biker, I like hovered over it, but I didn't click it. So I just thought I got it wrong. So S gaming, bad execution.
Whatever this is, we can't just take.
There we go. I didn't double click
So,
the
that biker
direction.
jacket of yours is just for show, huh?
The fuck did you just say to me? What are you, deaf? I said a coward like you shouldn't be wearing a jacket like that. Bastard, you ain't gonna get away with talking about my jacket like that. She reflects my whole soul. Just like Kiyoshika said, Takamaru gets upset when you insult his jacket. He's lost his cool. Now's my chance. I'm going to make him see it my way. What the fuck? Just one answer?
Takamaru, you don't deserve to wear that jacket.
The fuck, man? I ain't called the strongest gang boss that's ever lived for nothing.
Yeah, so I would have got it first try. But I didn't double click.
You? A gang boss? You don't seem like much of a boss to me at all.
What?
Think about it. You're literally cowering, even though the person who killed your friend is throwing down the gauntlet. I didn't know a gang boss could be such a fair-weather friend and still get any respect.
Takemaru's face looked nothing short of demonic as he glared at me, but he didn't argue back. I must have hit him where it hurt. He's at a loss for words.
Takemaru,
I bumped my fist against his chest near his heart.
If you want to show me how a real boss acts, fight with me. Join me. Please. Join the game with me.
We just gaslit him into doing what we wanted. You're gonna bust my balls like that, and I guess I can't back down. Huh. Fine. I'll do it.
Hey!
I'll join this fucking invader hunt or whatever it is and kill the bastard behind all this shit. My hard work has paid off. Takemaru has finally agreed to join. But I didn't have time to stick around and celebrate. I quickly left Takemaru's room and set out to persuade the others. Okay, thanks, bye! Since I'd won over someone as influential as Takemaru, persuading the others went smoothly.
Huh? Takemaru said he'd join?
If you got someone as cautious as Mr. Yakushiji to fold, then I guess the game can't be all that dangerous.
Everyone's going to join? Then I guess I should too.
Bruh, the peer pressure, bruh. Having successfully won over Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I'd met the quota Darumi forced on me. And then night finally came. It didn't make me do it with everybody else. I arrived at the leisure lounge before 7 p.m. and found that all the other Special Defense Unit members were already there. Huh? We've got quite a group here. Did everyone decide to join the game?
Honestly, I never wanted to come, but Darumi rang my doorbell at least 10,000 times. She was so persistent, I just gave in.
I was eating a snack in the cafeteria, then suddenly Lady Darumi snatched my holy Jumanji sword. I pursued the scoundrel in an attempt to retrieve her, when suddenly I found that I'd been lured here. Oh, the holy Jumanji sword is safe and sound if you were concerned. You could say that this was a real steal. Ha ha ha!
Kyoshika, give that blade of yours to me immediately. I'm going to snap it in half along with your entire spinal column.
Why would you say something so frightening? Wait, what? Lady Kurata, you've come too?
We were worried when you disappeared so suddenly, so we came here looking for you.
Yoshika, if you worry us like that again, I'll drop a heel right on the crown of your head to teach you a lesson.
Oh, for the love of murder. Looks like we've all been tricked into coming here.
Darumi seemed to have used some pretty underhanded tricks to get everyone to come.
What a score! With this many people, killing each other is going to be so much fun. All right, it's almost time for the game to start. Who's gonna die first? Maybe me? I sure hope so. Everybody please kill me. Oh, I made sure to bring all of your infusers too. We're all set for the great slaughter to begin. She's so prepared, it's scaring me.
Darumi seems thrilled at the idea of us killing each other, but I don't plan on hurting any of my friends. I'm not going to let anyone else die. That's why I wanted to do this. It's almost time. What kind of person do you think is running this game?
I'm kind of excited to see who the bad guy is.
Time passed, and finally it was 7 p.m., but... For fuck's sake, nothing's happening. Nobody came. Nothing happened. The leisure lounge was as quiet and as peaceful as ever.
Maybe the mastermind gave up after they saw a disgusting insect like me was joining. Or maybe that whole message was just a prank?
Honestly, as anticlimactic as that would be, a safe conclusion like that might have been for the best. Look, it's getting late. I'm out of here. No sooner than Takemaru had said those words, it happened. Suddenly, an ominous sound came from out of nowhere.
What's that sound?
It's awful. My ears hurt. The hell? Is someone revving a bike engine?
No way. I've never heard an engine make noises like make a noise this horrible. Just listening to it makes me...
Is that a bee Junko? The unidentified sound grew louder and louder. Where's it coming from? We looked around for the source of the sound. That's when we happened to look up at the ceiling.
Huh?
What the hell? Wait, so was it not Takumi this entire time? I thought this was gonna be like some bullshit with that. Only to be greeted by an unbelievable sight. Look at those bugs!
Bees?
The hell? They're flying around with a bunch of big-ass bees?
Is that a spacesuit? Wait, no. A diving suit?
A bee parachute? I've never seen such a hideous mode of transport.
Eek! I hate bugs! Someone get me some bug spray stat!
The individual in the spacesuit gradually lowered their altitude. They landed in the leisure lounge. You look fucking ridiculous. Take that helmet off and show us your face.
This is some Wrestling Federation's masked fighter? Is this some Wrestling Federation's masked fighter? Love the costume, but you gotta lose the bees. We need to take this seriously. They might be with the invaders. What if it's a commander? Takumi, did you see a commander like this during your first 100 days?
No, I never saw anyone like this. We never faced a commander who controlled bees, especially not one in a spacesuit. What a sentence. Hey, who are you? It's only polite to introduce yourself. Speak up, asshole! The mysterious person examined our faces without answering. Then they nodded, seemingly satisfied.
So good to see so many of you.
So good to see so many of you!
With so many participants, this killing game is sure to reach a screaming climax. The more lives there are to lose, the more spectacular the battle.
As much as I want to do it, it has a voice. Their voice sounded unnatural. Perhaps they were filtering it through a voice changer. Honestly, whack voice. Their face was obscured by their mask, too, so there was no guessing their age or gender. Voice changer? Yeah, I know it was one that, it was the one that, what's it called, was using, or that, what's her name found, Tsubasa. I mean, I guess I could do it for the,
Well done for deciding to join my game, Special Defense Unit maggots. I commend your small act of bravery.
they commended us.
Kiyoshika, they're definitely being sarcastic or trying to provoke us.
We're so terribly honored, but who exactly are you? What are you doing at this school?
I'm here to play my game with you, of course. I'm the sponsor of the Invader Hunt. You may call me Monokuma! No, sponsor! Treat the title with the respect it deserves.
Sponsor. So this is the person who invited us to play this game. Which means...
Time is precious. I wish to start the killing game quickly.
Or, not the killing game, the game quickly.
First, we'll hold the opening ceremony.
Let me ask you one thing first. I yelled over the sponsor, interrupting them mid-sentence. Are you the one who murdered our friend Gaku Maruko? A strange threat was written on the blackboard the day before Gaku's murder. It perfectly matches this order of events. In other words, it was only natural to assume this was the person behind Gaku's death.
Does it really matter who I have or haven't killed? After all, every last one of you will die in this game.
Maybe I should do the Mickey Mouse voice.
After all, every last one of you will die in this game.
the Danganronpa 3 voice. Don't dodge the question. I'm asking if you killed Gaku. Yes or no?
Yes and no. There's no other way for me to answer.
I told you not to dodge the...
Takumi! Takumi, read the room!
A sharp voice pierced my eardrums and caused me to cover my ears. Terumi?
I have been waiting for this day my entire life. I prayed to the god of killing games every night. Begged to be released from the pointlessness of my life. Begged for me, my parents, my brother, my teachers to all die in gratuitous, gory style. My dream is finally about to come true. I'm going to get the killing game I've always wanted. Don't ruin this for me. Don't you dare ruin my dream!
I was taken aback by the desperation in her voice.
Aren't you a strange one? Are you that excited for my game? Like, you don't even know. Tell me all the messed up rules we have to follow. It motivates me to hear you have such high expectations. Then allow me to explain the rules. No thank you, not interested.
Kurata interrupted and stepped forward.
I have no intention of playing your game. I refuse to even recognize it. You want us to kill each other? I'd never approve of such a vile game. Don't be so rash, Tomato Head. That vileness is what will make the game interesting. You might enjoy it more than you expect if you just give it a try. It's not often you get the opportunity to unleash your primal urges and kill your fellow man. I told you, I'm not playing. I am a scion of the Osazuki family, the pinnacle of all Suzukis. It's fine for me to trample on the ignorant masses from up on high, but there's no way in hell I'm allowing someone to try and kill me as if we were equals. So you refuse to participate? That goes for at least half of us. There's only a few mental patients here that want to play your deranged game. Takumi, she just called you a mental patient.
She means you too.
All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. I believe I made that very clear. Yeah, I believe you did.
Kurata glanced down for just a moment.
So go ahead and try.
All of a sudden, she was ready to fight.
Pull your filthy eyeballs out of your sockets and watch closely. Behold the Osazuki family boxing technique. I'm going to beat you in your ugly costume until you're so swollen you'll look like you stuck your head in your stupid bee's hive.
Kurata assumed a boxing stance and steadily approached the sponsor. Wait, Kurata, don't try to fight them alone.
I can handle this by myself. I don't sense any fighting spirit in this pathetic worm. They have the quintessential Popper aura. All talk and no action. One punch will do it.
Ignoring our warnings, Kurata continued to close the distance between the sponsor and herself.
Hope you like the taste of Noble Fist!
Kurata was about to unleash her deadly uppercut when it happened. Kurata! Brother, no! The bees that had been hovering near the ceiling descended, a terrible cacophony of beating wings. And then they instantly grabbed Kurata and whisked her up high into the sky.
Put me down! Put me down this instant! These horrible things are so creepy!
Kurata squirmed frantically, but they held onto her tight, refusing to let go.
Kurata Osazuki, I sentence you to being suspended mid-air. What a sight, don't you think? As they say, smoke and fools rise to great heights. You can writhe and suffer for now. I'll ease your pain when the time is right.
Well, so also, I do remember Tsubasa saying that the recorder could play back your voice if it was like long enough or whatever, right? I also remember something about that, where it could. I guess the suit is moving, obviously, but it could be something else. But I did remember that the recorder could have like a playback function or whatever. Lady Kurata! Give me back my Lady Kurata, you vile insect!
Kurata, what do we do? How do we get her back? She's up so high, even my mid-air attacks wouldn't reach her.
What do we do now? How can we save Kurata when she's all the way up there? Kako's sniper rifle might be able to reach, but this Kako has never used her hemo-anima before. Right now, there's no way for us to attack the bees up near the ceiling. I mean, just use your Azure Strike. In that case, we'll just have to attack the person controlling them. Ah! I suddenly found myself running at full tilt, making a beeline, for the sponsor. I'm not going to lose anybody else. I let that determination take away my fear and carry me forward. I plunged my infuser into their chest as I ran. Or into my chest as I ran. Give back! Damn, he did use his Azure Strike! I screamed as loud as my voice would let me and swung my sword down on the sponsor. I felt it connect. My blade was going to split them in two. I was so sure it would. And yet...
That tickles! Is that all you've got, Takumi Sumino?
Takumi Sumino? How? The sponsor was completely unharmed.
It's simple. Your power isn't enough to inflict even the slightest scratch on me.
No. This has to be some sort of mistake. This has to be some kind of cheap trick.
Then try again. I won't stop you.
You got some balls, bee fucker. Let's see how long you can keep up this tough guy act, huh?
I'm joining the fray. Takumi, combined, our power level is like 2 million.
We can get them, guys. We need to save Kurara as soon as possible. Everybody. Even if we can't take the sponsor alone, we can if we all attack together. Brace yourself, asshole! Our breaths synchronizing as we all leapt at the sponsor.
Take that!
You blackguard!
You're finished!
Takimaru, Nozomi, Kiyoshika, and I unleashed everything we had on the sponsor. We punched, we kicked, we sliced, we pummeled. We tried every attack possible. We used every last ounce of our strength until we had no energy or hemo-anima to spare. However...
It tickles!
Why? Why don't our attacks do anything? Are you immortal or some goddamn thing?
You have the endurance of a wrestler to withstand my body slam.
No matter how much we attacked, our opponent didn't even flinch. This was far beyond a matter of strength or endurance. They were literally invincible. We can't give up! We must! We must save Lady Kurata! My fellow warriors, just one coordinated attack and...
Enough of this sideshow. The opening ceremony will conclude with Kurata Osazuki's death.
There was a cruelty in the sponsor's voice as they pointed to Kurata still hanging in the air.
It's punishment time!
Bruh! Whoa, it like sucked her hemo-anima. What the fuck? Hey, you. Knock that off. Her body was rapidly turning black. Was the swarm of bees draining her cryptoglobin?
Lady Kurata!
They goblined her. Once they'd sucked everything out of Kurata, the bees dropped her dried up husk on the floor. No! Kurata! Kurata! No! This can't be happening! Lady Kurata can't be dead!
Don't give up yet! Let's take her to the Revival-matic!
Nozomi, Moko, and Kiyoshika lifted up Kurata's corpse and left the leisure lounge, but...
How pointless! How can a body be revived if there isn't a drop of cryptoglobin left in it? How pitiful that she would die before the game even began. She's ruined my schedule. I suppose I'll simply have to postpone the start of the game until tomorrow morning. Return here as soon as you're awake tomorrow. And might I remind you, there's no point in trying to escape. You know what happens if you refuse to play.
There was nothing we could say. We'd be killed instantly if we tried to resist. Never had any message come through so clearly.
Bummer. Kurata got the opening death scene. Must be nice. She died with so much drama. But it should have happened to me. Well, whatever. The game starts tomorrow, so I'll have plenty of chances to have a nice gory demise. I wonder how everyone else is gonna die. Who's gonna kill me? There's like so much to look forward to.
Terumi's eerie yet strangely innocent cackle ran out across the silent leisure lounge. Crazy, dude. What the hell? The bees fucking sucked her to shit.
Up and Atom Troops, time to rise and shine!
15A? Is that what we're at right now? Oh, I see. So, chapter 15, 024. But now we're in A. So, that means there's two... Is that like the two routes of this? Is this A and then that's B, I guess?
Get ready for your 26th day of active service here at last, Defense Academy.
Yeah, there are two different routes. Okay, cool.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your life.
It's morning. I barely slept last night. Oh, what was that? I woke up over and over again, seeing Kurata's face when she died in my nightmares. They won't get away after killing my friends so horribly. If I could, I'd kill them right now. But right now we're too weak. We can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. For now, we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. They wanted us to come back to the leisure lounge when we woke up. I hurried off to the leisure lounge. No breakfast? On my way to the leisure lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, are you okay? You're so pale. I couldn't sleep last night. I just can't believe it. Kurata, she's gone. Kurata. I didn't know what to say. What I could do for her after she lost a... What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later, okay, Takumi? Yeah, I promise I will. They're not gonna get away with killing Kurata. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all gonna play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just have to push all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. Nozomi was barely able to hold steady on her own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the leisure lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. Not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. Because I came back here to protect them and grab a hold of a future where we could find happiness. What if this is all just like in the simulation?
At last! I I present to you the rules of the Invader Hunt.
Once we were all in the leisure lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble.
The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied.
And reflected in the live rankings.
Man, it doesn't hit the same, bro. They should have just got Monokuma. The names of everyone in the room were shown on a screen being held up by 2 bees.
One round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
Executed. Kurata's death was proof that this was no bluff. They could easily kill us all. In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. I'm glad we don't have to actually kill each other or anything. I mean, not glad, but if we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right?
That's the same shit we're doing anyway.
Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside of school. You will not receive any points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many.
We can't get to points anywhere in the area shaded red. Or we can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside.
So we're being forced to fight outside of the ring then. It's too much for a shut-in like me to be forced outside like this.
What happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out there? If a commander strikes when this place is empty, it's the end of the line.
All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say that a good offense is the best defense after all.
Then we can't stray too far from the school.
If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring.
So we need to hunt in a place where we could quickly return to the school if something happens.
How are you gonna track how many invaders we hunt down out there?
You're not counting on an honor system, right? Someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers.
These bees will count your points. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count points and report them to me. You be stirred. You be stirred.
In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. Guess running away isn't going to be an option.
And last but not least, the most important rule of all. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool.
A rather tyrannical, one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us?
Don't worry. I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause.
In other words, they won't hurt us so long as we do what they say. But you're the one who enforces these rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse.
I intend to run this game as fairly as possible. Otherwise, things would be very boring.
I guess I should have said Barry.
I promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that.
There's no way we could trust them, but we're not in a position to argue.
Now then, that concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. Come up with strategies on your own. Doing is learning.
The sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The invader hunt has hereby officially begun.
Without so much as a moment to prepare, the game was on. but I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. I decided to go back to my room and prepare to leave the school grounds. The Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. I decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in a school facility or the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it won't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we come across. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, the drones wouldn't collect our bodies and the Revivomatic wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be final. We have to be careful so we don't die. And if we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs, and we could look after one another to keep each other alive. We need comrades if we want to survive. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. I decided to go talk to everyone to see if anyone would want to team up with me. For some reason, when I went out to the roof, everyone was already there. There was no sign of Terumi or Hiriko, but almost everyone else was there. Oh, everyone. Great timing. I just figured out a way we could survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me and I explained the necessity of forming teams. So I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over the moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. That we should work in teams, I mean. We were actually just deciding the teams. In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting. Kako pulled out a piece of paper with the members of each team written on it. The first team should be us boys and Sister Dearest. And the second team is all of the girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so we thought grouping up by gender would make sense. What we're worried about is Yagamu. He's nowhere to be found. He is a boy, but it's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kirifuji and Miss Magadori as he's done up to this point. But if we put Yagamu in Team 2, then we should put Hiriko in Team 1. Miss Shizuhara is very strong, so we were discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the weaker team. Preferential negotiating rights. This is really like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? It would make sense if I was in the male-centric team, but you have to play alone. Nobody wants you. What? I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-exclamation. Why? Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up about Gaku. I didn't kill him. It was the sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're all on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Maruko. They destroyed Sirei too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Samino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Aotsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who could kill another comrade without batting an eye, would you want to team up with them in a killing game? No way. You've got to be kidding. And whenever you do anything, someone invariably ends up dead.
You're cursed. Do us all a favor and get out of here.
Damn, no!
More than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
The Grim... Is that the Grim Reaper? The Grim Reaper. It stung, but I couldn't argue. It was true that I was the common denominator in all the deaths so far. I came back to the past and immediately killed Eito. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Gaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the game and encouraged everyone to join with me. And because of that, Kurata died so brutally. If you hadn't convinced us to join this game, Lady Kurata would still be with us. It's all your fault. All of it. Give her back. Give Lady Kurata back to me.
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
But if they didn't join the game at all, they would have all died. Kiyoshika drew closer to me, letting out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Kiyoshika, no. Moko put herself between us and embraced Kiyoshika. Blaming Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But... Knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be stronger right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Kiyoshika understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kurata died. But she has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had so much contempt for me. All I ever wanted to do was make everyone happy, but that was why I came back. Where did it all go wrong? I swear. Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you offed Ato. Sheesh. This whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out there. Sorry, but you're on your own. Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. I felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Kadoa by my side in the TRC, and my mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table, whenever I went home. But now, here I was, all alone. I would have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. But then I thought of something. That's right, Hideko. I saw Hideko in my mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to second to last defense academy. I can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hideko if she'll team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hideko's room. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hideko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hideko, thank goodness you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. That was just Bobby. No, wait! Just hear me out, please! You're not about to try and tell me about the word of God, are you? I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper, how no one would team up with me. So, your already very low popularity has now hit rock bottom then. It hurts when you say it out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. At this rate, I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Hideko. There's no one else I could trust. Please team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believed that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hideko, but I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My hope was crushed. Is there anything I could do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you. It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. You do? Just then. God damn it. Get lost, Takumi. Mistress Hideko is all mine. She's all mine. She's mine. All mine.
Oh.
Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl.
Ah.
Don't be mad at me, Mistress Hiriko.
What's going on? Why is Darumi barking?
Oh.
You know, this one's been an... You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. I don't understand in the slightest. Basically, I used my strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little. Come to think of it, Darumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. I guess she was already a dog at that point.
Oh.
I have a responsibility to her as her owner, so I'll be playing this game with her. What is this kinky ass fucking shit going on?
Go away. No boys allowed in the Yuri zone. She's all mine.
I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Darumi. I guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine. I'll play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own too. Half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. If I was anybody else, after seeing every single battle we've all seen together, you'd be an idiot not to be with Takumi. Have you seen Impact stab into one last strike? Or gotcha! There was someone unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall.
How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt or be hunted?
Huh? Were you waiting for here so you could laugh at me?
No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I have added some more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you.
They're pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this?
Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle away for my amusement.
It's too fun. I missed it, dude. I missed doing the Monokuma voice. Never had a chance to, until now. It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find invaders as close as possible. I'm pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I should also save here before it makes me do like a battle or something, because that is going to be it for the stream. So I guess I'll just stream tomorrow as well, just to keep up the schedule that I put on myself. I might as well. So yeah, we'll do another stream tomorrow, since I skipped Tuesday. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So we'll stream again same time tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. This is pretty fucking crazy. I still am not like completely convinced that Takumi isn't just like the killer. But like the body moving around and stuff, like I initially thought that it was just like in his brain or something from like the last route we were doing. Like, oh, he's chasing somebody, trying to find out who the killer is. And it's like all in his mind because he's like tweaking. And like Hiriko was there, but like she was like dazed and like, you know, fucking. So I don't know yet. And who knows, the endings could be completely different. Maybe that ending is he's the killer and this one's different. I have no idea. But I don't know who would be. I'm like trying to like think about who would start up a killing game. Darumi is obviously the only one who's ever brought it up. But yeah. I'm really curious on what this is. Especially because they were like attacking it and it wasn't taking like any damage. But it wasn't like a hologram either, so like, I don't know. Just like thinking about shit. Alright, see you guys.